Done the old
Hello,
splits.
welcome to Zatu Live. As this rank amateur next to me just starts talking to me as though we're still having a private conversation.
Hey!
It is a lovely evening in both Scarborough and Sheffield. Andrew's lit by the wonderful natural light, and I am lit by artificial light. It's good for my pores. We are here with a brand new weekly live show thing where we're going to talk you through some of the newest releases. Now, the good thing about that for you viewers, watchers, is that that means we're going to shrink down and we'll have some internet pages up. So let's crack on. Andrew, tell us about a game and I'll rush and find it somewhere.
What's that, sorry?
Tell us about one of the games you want to talk about.
I will tell you. So one of the games I'm excited about is Ticket to Ride London. And so if you're a fan of the Ticket to Ride series, then Ticket to Ride London needs to be in your collection. Basically, it is a smaller version of the Ticket to Ride like Europe or something like that. So whereas that game takes, the bigger game takes about 30 to 45 minutes, this smaller version of the game takes about 10 to 15 minutes to play. Good times. And basically it is all that fun of the bigger game compressed into one set in London, and it is a lot smaller as well. So it's a little bit like the Ticket to Ride New York, if you saw that come out. Only this one, obviously it's better because it's set in London, but also it has a few more extra kind of ways of scoring points, which are essential in such a short game to get those points scored. Now, this is... we had this, didn't we, at the UK Games Expo?
Yeah.
And it sold out in a day. So it's. I'm glad that we've finally got it in, but who's to say how long we will have it in for? And so it could sell out because Zatu obviously is rocking out an amazing price of just £15.24 of your English pence.
Don't forget that 24 pence. It's listed as a pre-order at the minute, but it is coming on live. It will either be live tomorrow or the day after, so it's definitely releasing this week. Also, the thing I like about this, just looking at this picture of the board on BGG, a number of things. First, the scoreboard is now around the edge, no more notepads, so you score as you go, which I like. And the yellow cards, Andrew, are a yellow submarine.
I love what they've done there.
Yeah. You're gonna double us in now as well, aren't you?
Good one.
Let's get this one out of the way.
Yes, let's please do that. So, if you are a fan of Dobble, and if you are a fan of Harry Potter, well, your prayers have been answered, or your spells have come right
to fruition.
There we go. Because Dobble and Harry Potter have become one to form Dobble Harry Potter. Amazing.
In a synergy that was always meant to happen.
Always.
It's quite a cool little graphical style. They almost look like the drawn pop heads. Pop heads? Is that right? Bobbleheads.
Bobbleheads, yeah.
Pop finals. They look like them.
Excellent.
And that is available for a reasonable £12.57. Had it been 58 pence, but 57.
It wouldn't have been, but it's 57. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
In the basket, boom.
And if you buy 3 games, you get your 3% off. Welcome to Dino World is a new roll and write, and excitingly, this one is a bit of a heavier roll and write. Think welcome to crossed with Jurassic Park. Hold on to your butts. That's a quote from Jurassic Park. Samuel L. Jackson. Do you even film, bro? Yeah, I got you.
Got that
Trying
one?
to speak over you. So, So you're building a dino park here, and as you can see, someone's been a bit boring here and just written the initial of their dinos, but you can draw them. But all your park needs electricity as well. So, and then you have to have roads and all sorts. So there's kind of a little bit of railroad ink. Let's see if I can find someone who's drawn some funky little. Nope. Boring people. I want to see some drawn dinos here. But yeah, your Jurassic Park Rollin' Right. There's two versions, kind of basic and advanced mode, but it provides a little bit more for those wanting some from their Rollin' Right, and that is going for £17.57 again on Zatu right now. Again, it says out of stock. Just ignore that. It's coming in stock tomorrow. Right,
Excellent.
Andrew? You are obviously among royalty right now, being with me, and I'm among thieves. Tell me about it.
Good. So, Among Thieves, what a great segue thing into there. You know, smooth. It was smooth. Which I had wrecked. Just wrecked it. So, Among Thieves is from. Who's it from?
IndyCar and boards.
And Board. And it is set in the same universe as Coup and the Resistance. Basically, you are thieves, believe it or not, and you are you're robbing money from corporations, as is usually the format of those games or the background of those games. Only this time, you do need to have enough money. Most money wins the game, but this time you have to do it in an honourable way. And so, obviously, taking from the corporation, but also taking from others, but keeping the peace and being honourable. So, you can get points knocked off if you are dishonourable in your play. Excellente. And that is going for £14. And get this, Nick, 7 pence.
Where's the 40s? The 40's gone. I mean, forget that we're talking about different products at different price points. I think that's amazing.
Yeah. £14
Why-
and 7 pence.
What I also think amazing is that nature is mocking you right now. I love it. So we also have Copenhagen, which was another. Some of these ones were obviously available early at the UK Games Expo. This was one of them. You're thinking kind of a Baden Park crossed with
What's that, sorry?
Great Grand Austrian Hotel.
Baron Park, you mean?
No, Baron Park. It's a park full of people who can't conceive. And this is one where you're using those polymino tiles, but when you cover stuff up, you're getting some upgrades. It's got really positive early reviews on this one. It's got a good clean look to it, as we can see here, and it has that kind of Grand Austria Hotel kind of vibe to it with the different coloured rooms. That one, obviously, you didn't have the shapes, and you were drafting dice mainly, but I really like the look of this one, and it's one I would be keen to check out. I'm not sure what the wooden pieces are, though. They look, they might be the mermaid. Is that the mermaid in Copenhagen?
Yes. On the rock.
Knowledge. That one's our most pricey game yet. 33.27.
Wow.
Not 8. Not 8. 27. The sevens.
27.
The sevens have it.
Fantastic. It's the perfect number.
And also, interestingly, there is a Copenhagen Rollin' Right coming to Kickstarter soon. I think mid-July.
Excellent.
Speaking of Rollin' Rights, Andrew.
Yeah, I do like the Rollin Rights. See what you've done there. So, Imperial Settlers. You've heard of the card game. Now, the Roll and Write is among us. Or at least it will be this week, if it isn't yet on the website. And so basically, it is what it says on the tin. You roll some dice, and then you write some things on a pre-printed scoring pad. So you can either write in the numbers that you've rolled, or you can mark off certain things to do with those numbers rolled. All good.
Cool.
Now, what I find is some people get a little bit upset with the whole thing of chucking away your pads when you've, throwaway thing. I find if you laminate a couple of those and then use dry white pens, hello, no throwing away
Excellent.
anymore. Amazing.
It seems here as well they've got some more sheets to download, which give you a bit of difference. So you can download some sheets. That's the advantage of Rollin Rights, of course. Expansions can come through free downloads, and then you can print them off and laminate them too.
Oh, wow!
I'm more of a 51st State man, so I hope they do the 51st State Rollin Right apocalypse.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, what have you got a price for us on that one?
Yes, I have got a price for you. This is beautiful. Loving the babe. It's not £21. It is £20 and 90 pence.
90 pence, yeah.
Holla.
The last game that's coming out new for us this week is Arraial, which is Portuguese for party. This is another Polomino game. This time you are having a Portuguese street party. Probably just totally wrongly remembering the country of origin now. This one is really interesting. There's a roundabout in the middle. I'll show you this photo here. And basically, on your turn, you have 3 actions. And in the first 2 rounds out of 3, you have to take at least 1 Polomino piece. And then for your other action, you can rotate the roundabout. And that's the only way you can change the orientation.
Oh, I like
that. In the 3rd round, you have to take 2 Polomino pieces. And so you're only going to be able to change the orientation once. So you can really kind of annoy other people by changing the orientation, or you could just take all the pieces. What you're trying to do, let me get that other photo back up, is it's the most Tetrisy one really, because you're trying to create lines. And when you create a line, you get a white meeple onto your banner, and your banner moves up. If at any point your banner touches any of your party goers, that goes, and you lose that potential to score points. So you want to keep pushing that banner higher and higher, because it will come down 2 at the end of each round. The other thing you're trying to do is connect party goers of the same colour. So these blue pieces are connected here. You'll get a blue meeple, and you'll instantly get a double meeple on there as well, for as long as you have the largest collected blue meeples. However, blue pieces. However, what's kind of cool about this is you don't get any more meeples on that blue piece. So it's up to you whether it's better to build that blue piece up, or start lots of new ones so you can get lots of single meeples. So it's quite clever in the way it works. Very simple to play, very simple to teach, and it has all these great components. The cardboard is a little plain on the back, the quality cardboard has kind of black back or whatever. But the pieces all stick together. I managed to get a copy of this early, and my sister's stolen it from me, because she really liked it, and it's been played loads, and there's no wear, so it just has that look that it's not as good as it is. And the art, I really like the art. It's very simplistic, but I think it's really cool. That is Arraial.
How many people is that for?
That's 1 to 4 players.
Okay, cool.
And that is 32.81.
Brilliant.
So, which would be, Andrew, your pick of that lot?
My pick?
Yeah, if you were going to buy one right now.
Well, I really like the look of that last one.
Arraial.
Yeah. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but I like it. I like that the mechanism of the roundabout thing. Really like that, and obviously not touching party guests, because that's actually quite a good rule of thumb.
Unless someone else has the most touching, then you want to beat that.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, for me it would be either Copenhagen, or because I played Arraial and my sister stole it, So you can always go steal it back. Or Welcome to Dino World. Those are the two that I would have my beady little eyes on.
Okay.
Have you got any reviews coming out for us soon on the Zatu channel?
Yes, I will be doing at some point a live unboxing of Blockbuster from Big Potato Games.
Nice.
And then actually next Tuesday, about 8:30, the Hairy Game Lords are going to be going live on the Zatu Facebook page and playing a live playthrough of said game, Blockbuster. So that is going
Not
to be
safe for work.
That's going to be one to watch for. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited about that.
Cool.
And also, if you're a fan of beards, it's going to be one to tune in for.
I mean, who's not?
You, right? Well, obviously you're not.
Well, it just gets a bit itchy.
There needs to be some commitment, more.
Well, my Azul review, Azul stained glass of Sintra, that'll be going live soon, and I'll also hope to follow that up with some thoughts on Outer Rim, and I can't remember what the other one. There's another one. There's another one I should be doing, but I'll be doing it. What did I unbox the other day? Can't even remember, mate. Well, I'm gonna go. Let's go. Let you enjoy that garden, and I am gonna go and put my son to bed.
It's beautiful.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, this will be a regular feature, hopefully weekly, unless there's not many games coming out. But we hope to keep you up to date with what's coming out and what's available on the website. Thanks for watching. We will see you
anon.
It's like we were separated at birth.
Just like it.